I'm Mixer Johnny, and this is the top 10 Disney characters. We'll also be including Pixar characters and other characters from companies Disney owns. And in some of our picks, we're going to be including more than one character from the same movie or a cartoon show. Number 10, the toys from Toy Story. The toys from Toy Story are a symbol of the toys we had as a kid and our relationships with them in our childhoods. It is good seeing the best friendship between Woody and Buzz. And Toy Story 3 was one of the best definitive endings in movie history. Plus, it is good us seeing Andy play with them one last time before us saying goodbye to them and the toys. And for lots of people, it makes them ugly, happy, cry tears of joy. And while the fourth Toy Story movie isn't as good, it's still pretty good. There are lots of things bad with it, but there are some good things about it. One of the only good things about it is that it shows no one's story is ever truly over. And it is good to see Woody reunite with Bo Peep. The toys from Toy Story are Pixar's most iconic mascots, and really are the faces of Pixar at Disney. They represent that part of Disney Pixar. And they're a perfect example of how Pixar is different from Disney. Number 10, the emotions from Riley's head Inside Out. There's 3 lessons in Inside Out. You need all your emotions, not just one. You need equal amounts of your emotions, and you shouldn't judge a book by its cover. Even the ending of it is good, because at the end credits you see inside everyone else's heads and their emotions. Number 8, Ariel the Little Mermaid. King Poseidon is actually a pretty good barber, because of him giving Ariel legs so she can get married to her husband. And with Ariel, we actually get to see her grow as a character and be fleshed out more as a character, because of her having her daughter Melanie. It's not only so she did the right choice, and it's also good us seeing her get her happy ending in the end. Not only is she one of Disney's original princesses, she's also one of Disney's most iconic princesses. And frankly, The Little Mermaid 2 is a much better movie than the original Little Mermaid. And the Disney sequels in general are much better than the original movies. In the sequel to The Little Mermaid, they do everything that a good sequel is supposed to do, and it being the perfect example of what you should do to do a good sequel in a movie in general. We also get to see the prince from the original movie actually do more things in this movie, and really show a good reason of why Ariel fell in love with him in the first place. We also get to see Ariel's relationship with her daughter Melanie, which is much different from the relationship Ariel has with her Baba. And it is good seeing them get the happy endings in the end. Number 7, Laura and Elsa from Frozen. Laura and Elsa are the perfect example that even time can't keep a sisterly or family bond apart, and how both sides of the sisters' relationships really help each other. It's because of Frozen how they managed to do a realistic way of doing ice and snow. And it's so good to see a family relationship that does not include jealousy. And Olaf brought the comedic sidekick back to life. And it's good Frozen being well known for changing up the Disney formula while still honoring it. And also Elsa being different from your usual Disney princess, and Laura being a good emotional support for her. Number 6, Clarabelle Cow. Clarabelle Cow is Goofy's love interest, like how Daisy and Minnie Mouse are Donald Duck's and Mickey Mouse's girlfriends. You can also see Clarabelle Cow hanging out with Minnie Mouse and Daisy. It's good Goofy finding love, and it's good their relationship being different from the other Disney Scotch and Stretch cartoon characters' relationships. Because of Goofy being the one that's not too bright in their relationship, and Clarabelle Cow doing some things that only Goofy would like in their relationship. So it's also good you don't have to worry about anyone taking her from Goofy like with Mickey Mouse and Donald Duck with their girlfriends. Number 5, Daisy. Daisy is Donald Duck's girlfriend. She cares deeply about Donald Duck and she's okay with his family, and also she's best friends with Minnie Mouse. Number 4, Minnie Mouse. Minnie Mouse is Mickey Mouse's girlfriend. and she's one of the only people in Disney who has done as many things as Mickey Mouse. Because she's the only one who has appeared in as many things as Mickey Mouse in Disney. She's also not only one of the only people in Disney that can compete with a Disney princess, but she's also one of the only people in Disney who is more iconic than a Disney princess. Number 3, Goofy. Goofy is not too bright, and usually Mickey always ends up suffering for it, and it drives Donald Duck crazy that he also ends up suffering for it. But Goofy does care about his friendship with Mickey, and he especially cares about his friendship with his best friend Donald Duck. Plus, Goofy is a more fleshed out character than Mickey Mouse and Donald Duck because of him having a son Maxie, who is best friends with Pete's son. And Pete may be the arch nemesis of Mickey, but he also has a good rivalry with Goofy. We also see that a bunch of other people in Goofy's family are similar to him. And Maxie is one of the only Disney characters that age in real time. Him also even having a girlfriend who's a fan favorite. It's also especially good to see Goofy get his due and to see his relationship with Maxie get fleshed out more. Like with the Goof Troop show and with the Goofy movies. And you being able to do a whole Disney movie exploring it. Number 2, Donald Duck. Donald Duck is known for being the more smart one in the Disney trio, and him actually being able to acknowledge when there is a problem. Plus, he also has his family, Scrooge McDuck, Huey, Dewey, and Louie, and the Scientist Duck. So there's lots of good things about Donald Duck, especially because of him having a good friendship with Mickey and Goofy. There's also his brother Gladdy Gold. Gladdy Gold isn't as angry as Donald Duck, and he keeps trying to steal Donald Duck's girlfriend Daisy from Donald Duck. But in the DuckTales reboot, they did manage to fix things up, and Gladdy Gold did manage to find someone to fall in love with himself. And his sister Della Duck, who was recently brought into other forms of media in the DuckTales reboot. Della Duck is Huey, Dewey, and Louie's mother, who are Donald Duck's nephews. And it is good us seeing different parts of Donald Duck's family and how he has different relationships with different parts of his family. And Donald Duck does care about his sister, and people especially like them in the DuckTales reboot. Before I reveal our top pick, here's a few honorable mentions.
Hey, I'm not sure this was such a...
The fact that you saved me doesn't make you right.
But it does make you alive.
And I'm grateful for that.
Number 1, Mickey Mouse. Mickey Mouse actually isn't Disney's original mascot, that was Oswald the Lucky Rabbit, but it is good Mickey Mouse really proved himself of why he is Disney's mascot and replaced Oswald the Lucky Rabbit in over the years. He's not just one of the most iconic Disney characters, he's one of the most iconic cartoon characters in general, and it is good when you see other parts of his family. And he has the best romance in Disney with Minnie Mouse. Plus, if we didn't have him, the cartoon industry would be a lot different, let alone all of Disney. Do you agree with our top 10 list?
Yeah? So?
Please show me more ideas on other top 10 videos you want me to do.